How's everybody doing with all the fun stuff going on, right? I know. But hey, we can kill zombies. That's still a fun thing. That person made you mad last time we went to the store, right? They took that last bottle of water, or the last roll of toilet paper. Just go get you some 7 Days to Die, and just be like, you know what? The next time you see a zombie, be like, you're the guy who I wanted to slap in the grocery store the other day. Or, you know, that guy, right there. Because this is about how someone act, too. Give me that. That's pretty much how they're acting. They need that water and toilet paper. I mean, I understand. You need stuff. But, come on. See? Yeah, I can just be like, you're that guy. And then, you know, you're in the middle of the store and you look like you just stuck your finger in a light socket because your hair is everywhere. That's great. There we go. Let's fix it up a little bit. This is why you get your little bone knives and get you that extra meat, the extra bone, and the extra animal fat. So we can make torches for our house. And yes, I know, the last playthrough, we were in the same area in Navigene. So it's kind of helpful. And we're kind of doing some of the same stuff, but I'm speeding through some of these things. You don't gotta watch me with the wrench just going click, click, bang, 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 bang while I'm just holding the button down. No. You already know what it does when it takes it apart. You'll basically, I'm hoping everyone's here to actually watch all the fun, but that's where it sits. They might smell us. It's dark as crap in here. I haven't found anything. I know I need to quit running there and trying to survive in the same area. Maybe that's why I keep dying. I don't know. But I was thinking the next time we do it, we could do a completely random map. It's just I like Navigene because I know where everything's at. That doesn't help me apparently. Because obviously, I mean, as you noticed, this is our 4th playthrough. It means I've died 3 other times with this one life thing. This is hard. And see, it's not even like we're playing it on the PC, so we can't get like the super crazy things where it's like, let's have a horde every night. So in the first night, I gotta find a house or I'm gonna die. And then, up this, up that, yeah, no. See, I'm rebuilding the house I had in the other one. See, we're gonna be smart this time though. We're not gonna go around and be like, hey, it's nighttime. Let's go outside and die, because that's the one rule you don't do in the end of the world. It doesn't matter if it's zombies, if it's crazy people trying to do whatever. You don't go outside because it doesn't matter what the end of the world is. Oh, the crazy people are out, and you go out there and they're gonna be like, who that? I'm gonna get them. So yeah, no. Yeah, I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit here. Get this done. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Like I said, most of you have seen me try to do this before, and it's like, ooh. Well, at some point, I'm gonna survive in Navigene. Gonna make it. Gonna make it. Or I'll die. I don't know. I do know that we were thinking of doing like a multiplayer one. Like the whole family gets to play. They don't even have to play at the same time, but basically when I build the house, they can come in and put a bedroll there. They can come in and build their own little chest. I'll have the house set up with the different rooms, for forging and smithing and cooking, whatever, but everybody can put their bed down where they normally sleep, and they can play with me. But they still are going to have to follow the same rule if we do it that way. One life means if they die, they can't play on that playthrough anymore. We will go and break their bed. I like how those windows just hang there. We will go and break their bed. We will open their chest and take all their stuff and destroy it. And basically, it'll be like they're gone. I'll probably build something. If I could get some stone or something, I could put a concrete block down. I know it's sad. I'm already planning like when they die. In reality, they could survive. And I'm just like, yeah, concrete block. Put a sign on there that says something, like their initials, and that's horrible. Should just say no. They're gonna make it. And see, it's starting to get dark. I can still see a little bit, and I got the torches. And since the way I've got it built up, they have to come to me. I could just be like, and I could just take care of it when I hear them coming, and then do that, what I just did. But it is starting to get too dark, so I'm just leaving it at that. We're just gonna go inside one of these buildings and pretty much hold up in there because they're a little bit more sturdy and all that stuff. We don't need this light. Yeah, there we go. Because we need parts. Remember, we can need 25. No, it's 20 mechanical parts, 25 forged iron. So the sooner we can start collecting the parts for the workbench, the better. That way, once we get enough clay, we can make a forge, make the iron, make the workbench. Because we need a wrench. So if the durability on that starts getting a little too low, then you kind of know what's going on. Because we would have to save it to make a workbench. There we go. You need a hammer. You gotta think ahead of like all that stuff. Ooh. Yeah, you can see how at night we've been passing the time by busting up the shelves. Now, yes, that does make noise. Yes, that would attract some zombies. Yeah, see, we pick a building, we loot it, and if there's any time left throughout the day, basically, I'll spend the rest of the night breaking shelves or the metal vents. If you haven't seen any of the other episodes, of course, we'll put the last one up there and the last Fallout one. But we'll spend our time up there busting that up. If we've finished on the roof, we'll come down here and start busting up shelves till it hits about 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, I'm not going to make you sit there and watch me just go all night long. That's all I'm doing. If it attracts a zombie, good. We can throw down we have some weapons. We can always, like I said, open the door, let them in, close the door, take care of one. Open the door, let them in, close the door, take care of one. As long as it's not a dog. If it's a dog, no. We don't like dogs. Zombie dogs are crazy, especially when you don't have much of anything to deal with it. I ain't gonna try to beat it with a club because it's just gonna be like, ain't gonna be going nowhere. Let's see. Ooh. Filing cabinets will definitely give you mechanical parts. So will computer chairs. I know cars can. I don't know the odds of a car dropping that. I know they give you iron, like the scrap iron stuff, and they give you gas. And if it's still pretty much together, I know you can get cloth. And you can get a headlight, you can get a battery, you can get a radiator, and you can get stuff like that. And see, we could break that out and we could actually be looking out there and shooting zombies if we could see them during the day. That would be a smart thing to do. You would think. See, we could always run up here too and we could try to hide. We could try to jump up there and jump on top of stuff. Because remember, they dumb. You saw one. He was literally walking into a mailbox. So actually, he was crawling into the mailbox because his leg's broken. That right there. See, watch. Two. There, we get one right there. And we get some leather and some iron. A little bit of everything, because you need, what do you need? You need leather to make the bellows for the forge. I think it's 20. I don't remember. Yeah. And you need iron pipe. Perfect idea. Oh, look. I get that from taking apart a toilet. Now, early game, the only way to get leather, of course, is, you can kill the animals and you can skin them. You get the animal hide and you can turn the animal hide into leather, like dogs and deer and all that stuff. Or when you're looting stuff, instead of selling it, you could scrap it. Usually when you scrap something, it usually just gives you whatever it is you make it from. I know clothing wise it does. Weapons are a little weird. I mean, because look at stone axe. When you scrap it, you get the rocks back. You don't get the wood or the plant fibers. It takes 3 things to make it. You only get 1 back. So I mean, you think about that. Yeah, you get 1 resource back when you scrap it. Look, you make plant fiber clothes. Only out of plant fibers, you get plant fibers back. I usually go by what it says. Like, if I find a shirt and it says repair with cloth fragment, I'll repair it and sell it. Because if you noticed, I found a lot of cotton everywhere. And if it says, oh hey, it takes leather to repair this, I'll be like, alright, scrap it. Usually it'll give you a few pieces of leather. It usually doesn't give you other thing else. Now other items, I don't know. I just do. Early game once, one of the games I was playing, I was like, if I scrap this, am I going to get leather from it? And it was like, oh, here's a couple. I'm like, early game, that could be useful, because if you're trying to get to the 20 you need for the bellows, or billows, however you pronounce it, well, you need concrete to fix that. That makes sense. But if you were trying to get to that without having to be like, well, either I gotta go find a deer and hope I can hit him, because I don't have a gun, so I'm using a bow and arrow, or I have to hope that a pack of dogs attacks. They somehow hit the spikes I have down first, so they take most of the damage there, and then I finish them off before they murder me to death. Yeah, see? Took apart that lovely air conditioner. You can get mechanical parts, but like I said, filing cabinets always will give you at least 1, and a computer chair will always give you at least 1. So I know in this building, there's 2 guaranteed ones right there. But I know that the air conditioner can drop 1, and I know a car can. But the car's got so many different things it can drop. Like I said, I believe it can drop cloth or leather. You got the radiator, the headlights, the battery, the engine, you can do all that stuff, so it has a big pool of stuff. And look at that. Boom. Took care of all that. Our wrench is almost broken. Now, if we go to the trader and he sells the forged steel, we can't make that right now. But of course, we have to get the steel perk, which is like 30 points. We need the workbench to begin with, which is 15 points. We don't need the workbench to repair stuff. The forge makes the steel, but to make the steel things, you need the workbench. You cannot make it in your inventory like you can with the iron, and you make the iron pickaxe. No. But early game, like I said, the trader has a workbench, so we can go there and put stuff together if we need to, until we find. Because, like, it's contradictory, but you use the workbench and you can make, like, a wrench. You can use the iron to make a hammer and stuff like that. So, like, we can make a hammer after we get the iron from the forge. We can get the 25 of that. We can make everything else. It's just the wrench. We'd have to buy a bunch of steel and then go to the trader. So I would try not to use it, but sometimes the trader will sell them. I mean, when your barter's low, that's a pretty good amount of money. I think it's like 100 coins, something like that. Or, I don't want to try to deal with that right now. But if I find one, I mean, if there's nothing else about it, like if he's not selling any books, he probably won't, because I don't have any points in the secret stash thing, so he won't show me his cool stuff he's got in the back room that's worth a lot more. I'll probably buy those early game. Because if I buy some, I'll just throw them in the chest, specifically to fix a wrench. Since I have a wrench, I will buy them. Like, if I wouldn't have found a wrench, I would have been like, I'll make some stuff, give it to you. I'll keep my money for when I find something cool. Because as your barter goes up, of course, you're selling stuff for a little bit more, and you'll notice the prices will go down. Another useful thing is, you can make clothing and sell it to him, but he usually only buys like 2 from me. I almost walked right into that. That'd have been fun, just kind of limping in the house, be like, I need a band-aid. what is it's usually 2 of them, and after he has like 2 of the cloth clothing, he'll just be like, I don't want that, man. So what I'll do is I'll take everything with me, go sell stuff to them, and you can see what they have for sale. Anything you've sold them will still be in their inventory to sell. So obviously you can look and be like, and he organizes it. He's not going to have like a pair of pants here and the same pair of pants 3 pages down. They're going to be right next to each other. So you can literally go, still got 2 cloth leg armors, he's still got 2 cloth gloves, but he doesn't have any hoods. I'll make 2 of those, sell it to him. Here you go, make it real quick, sell it, bam. I mean, if you just for some reason make a bunch of money, like you just finding money all over the place, you just want to raise your barter, you could just buy a stack of something and just be like, boop, 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 and then turn around and sell it back to him and buy it again. I'm never that lucky in this game. Most games I find money like crazy. Not in this one. Oh look! Clay. You have to look for the ground. It looks all weird looking. Yes, I know, you're probably saying, you just said you weren't going to go outside at night so you don't die. I know. I am near my house for a reason. See? We need at least 50 clay to build the forge. We need more to melt down to put mixed with the metals. That's how you make everything. Everything takes 1 clay. You need glass, 10 glass, 1 clay for make a jar. You want forged iron, 10 iron, 1 clay. I'm guessing it's basically using the clay as a bonding agent to glue it together. I don't know. See, it'll be perfect because we're right by our house. So we can just turn and run inside. What I would do is I would run around my porch because my porch has the spikes in front of it, and run up the stairs, and then run. I wouldn't run inside. I would actually run down the porch because the zombie will try to fast way to get to me. He'll think, I need to walk a straight line. And you've seen how dumb they were earlier at the beginning of the video when he was crawling into a freaking mailbox. He'll try to follow me and get stuck in the spikes, and then I just take my club and go, shut up, shut up, bad zombie.
Mama, I lost the phone.
And then see, we need extra.
Please.
And of course, see, early game, we're getting our mining up. And we get enough forged, I think it's 7.
Please.
7 forged iron, I think, makes a bucket. We make a bucket, we can go get some water, and we can go fill it up. And now what I would normally do early game is I would probably get all my empty glass jars, all my empty cans, and my 1 bucket, and I'd probably run to the river and fill up the jars, fill up the cans, fill up the bucket. Take the bucket back, dump it in here. And if it's not full, I would put the bucket up, boil all the water. At night when you need something to do, boil water. Gives you something to keep you occupied while the night goes by. So in this game, you can't rest, so you have to let the time pass. And my days are 2 hours. So that's about 45-50 minutes of darkness, I think, because my days are long. But basically, the next time you need to get water, you repeat it. You don't just run out there and go, oh god, I need more water, let me take the 1 little bit of water I have. No. You repeat it. You fill them up again, and you get your bucket, and you carry the bucket back, and you dump it in the hole until the hole's full. Then you go, oh. Because early game, not so bad. We want to travel, because 1, you take your little axe when you're running by and you see little trees, you're just like, oh, 1 hit tree. You get like 12 wood. So as you're running, you're just like, bam, 12, 12, 12, 12. You're like, yeah. You see cotton on the way there? I literally will hold down triangle. I'm trying to get over there. I'm watching my cursor very carefully, but see, I hold down triangle, so if I run into cotton or something like that, bam. And if you run up to a tree stump, it'll instantly try to loot it because you're already holding the triangle down. So you can just pick it up, bust that tree stump, keep going. I mean, if you got time on the way back, you can splurge, and those little green saplings have like 300 health. Bust them up. When I have an actual fire axe, I'll do that. When I'm going to the water, since the hatchet will bust those trees, I'll just bam, bam, and it lets you look for a bird's nest. Feathers are good. Eggs are even better. You can boil them. And if you just for some dumb reason get lucky and you can find a deer, because the way it works is the farther you travel, you have a better chance of finding stuff. Stuff respawns more away from you. A deer is it's not going to spawn a deer beside you because the deer is not going to want to live near you. It's going to want to go away, live away from the people. It's going to be trying to get away. The zombies will, yeah, because they're going to try to eat you. Deer's going to be like, oh. So if you travel all over that water, you might see one. On the way back, it may wander in near your house because you're not there making noise. Because in this game, you make noise, heat, all that is tracked. And when you go to the river, where we go across the river. Okay? It's not really the deserty area, but it's like the plains. You can get yucca. You bust that with your little, I think it's like 3 or 4 hits with the hatchet. You're like, yucca fruit. 4 of those, you squeeze in a jar, bam, you got liquid. Counts like water, so it gives you the 20 hydration. Gives you a tiny bit of wellness, so once you've drinking enough of them, oh look, you have to drink anyways. Ta-da! Now your health and stamina went up. And it gives you the cooling effect, so if it gets too hot while you're working, because you're doing Lord knows what, you just, and you start cooling, and if you can, as soon as you get a forge, first thing I make is a hoe. Go outside and till the land up. You don't have fertilizer yet, but everything will yield a little bit better. Even yucca. Your one's going to give you 2. That, I think it's something like that. I don't know. You're getting more. If you just plant something, you get 1 back. That doesn't do you any good. Ever. Because you have to take that 1 to make seeds. I know if you at least till it, you will get a little bit more back. Like corn, it goes from 1 to 3. If you put fertilizer, to 5. Yucca, I think everything else goes up from like 1 to 2 to 3. I don't remember. We will find out because that's the other thing. Get you like 4 sets of seeds going. Go plant them. There you go. And sometimes you can get lucky and you can find corn. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but I've seen it to where an animal will be stuck in trying to swim across the river because this is pretty much what you're doing. Moving really slow. So, either you jump in that water and you can just start beating them with a club, or I get this dumb luck of, even though they said they've updated it to where you don't find as many birds' nests, at some point in the game, I will usually end up with a stack of arrows, 250, and be working on the second stack while I'm traveling around and been like, oh, I shot 7, I just made 30 of them. So yeah, whoopity-doo. So you know what? Just be like, I need to raise my archery anyways. Shoot the animal. Then go out there and just be like, with your knife. If you get lucky, let them, if you know how many it takes to kill them, like you've done it before, I would say shoot them all, but that last one, like get in the water and be shooting them. Let them get a land and then shoot the last shot, because I believe they'll sink and then you gotta swim down if the river's too deep. I don't know. We need to go build a bridge across it so we can actually like walk without having to worry about all that. I want to dig a tunnel. Like where our house is, straight across the road, I want to dig... Dryer's done. I want to dig a tunnel through the mountain basically to come out the other side to get water from the river. So instead of having to go this way and then kind of go up and towards the building, because I don't want to go straight over the mountain and then go, uh-oh, and fall and break. Either sprain my leg, break my leg, or die. So you have to go around and up and over. I just want to be able to go. And if it's a tunnel, at nighttime I can just go, and I can be good. Even if you could go under it a little bit and dig a hole, water will flow. You can have like a little underground like pocket you dig for yourself. Only one hole so the zombies can't get in. It could be a good idea to do at night. Start our own little... Ooh, it'll eventually be a mine. See? Alright. So yeah, I hope you like how the build we're working on for build our house. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, go click one of these cool videos, like, subscribe, share the video. Because like I said, just remember those people that made you all mad and crazy at the store. And then go murder some zombies. That makes everybody feel better. Bye.